What is up, all of you awesome and amazing people on YouTube? Kudo here, coming at you with another exciting video showing everybody how to make these lit branches arrangement thingamajiggies for pennies on the dollar. If you buy these from, let's say, the big stores, you're probably looking at $200 to $250, which is ridiculous. The tree branches I actually got at the park. Just walked around, found some tree branches that I like, picked up some of those. If you want to buy branches online, you can. I'll put a link down below in the description. The lights I bought online, basically a bunch of string lights, comes in different patterns and stuff. So if I press the button back here, let's see right there, mode. So you can change the mode, right? There's different, they turn up one side, the other side, you get the idea. This is like a fade up thing. Then those are flashing thing. So anyways, you have multiple different modes and that kind of stuff. Obviously during the day, they'll shut off, right? If you use them inside. You can also use these outdoors. They're rated for being waterproof and all that good stuff. So during the day, they shut off. And then at nighttime, let's see if this works, they turn on. So then that's kind of cool. So basically what I did was I got some scrap plywood or any kind of wood. This is, I believe, about a ½ inch thick. Got some drywall screws, just regular old screws, doesn't matter. What I did was I drilled the branches to the wood. And the reason why I did this was to keep them more stable in the pot so that when they're in there, they don't move around. And then I filled that pot with some sand. So you can use whatever you got around the house. Use some dirt from the front yard, use some sand, whatever it takes. But that way these things won't move. They won't move around in there. If you decide to move the pot, turn it, angle it a certain way, get the look that you want or whatever. But these guys are still going. And then I used just a regular old drill to drill the screws through the tree branches into the plywood. So then as I go ahead and put this in the pot, right, you can kind of set it to however you want to set it, whatever kind of, if you want it to fan out this way or be like a more of a circle, whatever kind of design you want, hey, it's up to you. That's the beauty of this whole thing, is you get to do it however you want it and not spend $250 to do it. This I got online as well. Right, so I chose something that was narrow. This is about like maybe 12 inches in diameter, but I chose something that was narrow and tall. That way, when I fill it up with sand or dirt or whatever to hold the tree branches in, it's a little more stable. It doesn't topple over. And then the hard part, the thing that's the most time consuming, is actually unwrapping these lights. And starting from the base, what I'll do is I'll kind of set where I want the sun panel to be, right? The panel part that actually picks up the sun, that charges the batteries that are in there. So I kind of set that first kind of where I want it, and then start wrapping the lights up. And basically it's one branch at a time, go up, go back down, one branch at a time, go up, go back down. So basically I do that through all the branches, right? All the individual little pieces right there. And then eventually I'm left with this beautiful artistic piece that right now is in my kitchen. But if I cover up the panel, see if I can get in there, then the lights turn on. See that? And then I think I have them set to like a fade pattern right now or something similar. You can make them blink, kind of make them do whatever you want to do. But they're pretty. And then obviously when the sunlight comes out, the panel will shut off. I think it'll take about a second or two to shut off. But at nighttime, obviously this glows very pretty. And there you go. So pennies on the dollar, instead of buying it from a department store, you can actually do it yourself. Tree branches from the park, buy the string of lights. Links will be down below there in the description. Hit that like button if you like what you're seeing. Hit the subscribe button, which is somewhere over here, over there, or whatever, if you want to see more great content like this. And like I said, I'll put links to the string lights, the containers. You can use milk jugs, you can use buckets, you can use whatever you want to use. And then if you do want to buy some branches that are already pre-branched, I'll put a link to those as well down below. The drill, the screws, whatever I can put links to, I'll put in there. Heart rate, blood pressure monitor, if you want to make sure you're trying to lower your blood pressure. See, and there they go. They're kind of slowly fading down. I mean, that's what the pattern's set to. But there you go. But if I open up the blinds or if I turn on the lights, see, then obviously it'll shut off the sensor and then the lights won't go on anymore. But if I turn off the lights to simulate darkness, They would go back on if it was dark outside, but obviously it's 12 noon here in Los Angeles, so they're not going to go back on. Anyways, Cooter Malloy, hit the like button, subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next exciting video, and make sure to check out the description section down there below for some links to some pretty cool products.